Okay, good morning guys. Welcome to a day in my life in Pokhara. So yeah, first things first, rented this nice little apartment. So Mati Party bedroom too. And then it's like 2 stories. On tala chai we've got like a small little kitchen and then I don't think you could call it a living room, but there's a TV here and we're starting the day. So म चाहिँ normally like जस्तो जे भयो भने पनि I try and keep my days relatively similar. So it's can you see the time? It's 9:44 in the morning. My first meal is usually like 10 a.m. And then before that, especially when it's a holiday and stuff, I don't really like to wake up early, like 8:30 out here. Just lazy a bit and then try to get breakfast, hotel breakfast, but then here it's an apartment and we don't really have hotel breakfast, so I'm just gonna go to Lakeside and then find something to eat and then eat. But then first water, 500. This is 1 liter bottle, but full time. Okay, have the water and then start the day. Alright, let's go. Someone left their bike in the gadi pachadi, so I'm just gonna move it a little for them. I can at least go about my day. People have no etiquette in life. I'm not quite sure where I want to have breakfast. तर अघि ठ्याक्क न्याले कल गरेको थियो अनि तिमी समय गएको छैन अझै भन्यो and then like ठ्याक्क त्यहाँको खाना कस्तो खानु मन लाग्यो, but I'm not sure if they're going to be open for breakfast, but we will go to somewhere and then try to see if there's something. It's quite far, but then like I have no other work today, so we'll just go there, see how it goes. I also need to do some other things. I really like this place. I ठ्याक्कै आउँदाखेरि lakeside view just देख्छ नि. So nice. Pokhara is such a vibe, guys. खोलिसक्यो है? ब्रेकफास्ट हुन्छ नि? हुन्छ. बस्नु. एउटा मलाई अमेरिकानो चाहिँ गरिदिनु. बिग ब्रेकफास्ट एउटा गरिदिनु न त. सानी साइड अप गरिदिनु. हजुर. ए हो, हुन्छ ठिकै छ. Oh my god, the breakfast is here. Definitely not what I normally eat. But then we gotta make do with what we've got. So the key is whenever you're traveling, away with the Pokhara matra, still the same country and everything, we want to still and try approximate how hamro lifestyle is wherever we're from. So Kathmandu I normally have food with like 700, 800 calories, up to 1,000 for lunch. So this is probably gonna be like, especially because of the fat, probably around 600 to 700, and then definitely way less protein. So I'm gonna have this because I need some food, obviously. But then later back to the apartment and then have some protein as well. All right, done with breakfast. That definitely wasn't a big breakfast. Naam चाहिँ big breakfast थियो, but it was pretty good. Tasted nice. Like म अस्ति काठमाडौँमा हुँदादेखि like Hong Nationalsबाट नै it's just been like super locked in on the diet and everything. Lost some weight. तर मलाई चाहिँ मिठो लाग्यो because I haven't eaten out in like so long. Like 2 दिन भयो पोखरा आएको. And I've been eating and eating. But I don't want to gain the weight so fast, so I would assume that's like 700 to 800 calories. Lots of fat, like food volume wise it felt like 200, bro. मिठो अनि कम्ती but like probably like 20 grams protein matrai थियो होला. So I need to get my protein up. So pani parira cha like crazy. Pokhara I haven't मेरो प्लान है यहाँ पोखरामा सबै कुरै चौपट भयो because I had some creative stuff to do like videos edit गर्ने कामहरु बाँकी थियो like just low stress कामहरु थियो मजाले लेक हेर्दै हैन बाहिर बसेर get my steps by the lake like walking in nature and stuff but then it's been raining steps नि गर्नु पाएन yesterday I barely did any steps yesterday अनि सुत्नु पनि like अलिकति messed up हुन्छ मेरो चाहिँ because we're so active back home यताउति जिममा नै कुदिरा हुन्छ नि त 10-12 घण्टा जिममा भयो नि यसै नै स्टेप बढ्छ because you're not gonna obviously sit in one place so steps आज पनि गर्नु पाएन like मेरो plan चाहिँ like every day after breakfast take some steps like 30-40 minutes and then work at home whatever तर त्यो पनि भएन आज so we'll just go back to the hotel because I have nothing else to do so I'll show you what I do back in the apartment कस्तो पानी परेको so nice people leaving their shoes outside with me. Okay, back to the apartment from the hotel, from the restaurant. I'm just gonna have 1 scoop of protein, just a small talk about why apartments, like usually whenever I travel, like Monday, I usually like to take apartments over hotels. First because I'm the type of person who spends in the room more than going outside unless I'm there for sightseeing and then when it's for sightseeing then obviously I would take a hotel but then when it's like a competition or when I'm in preps and I have to travel or when it's just like a slow paced vacation I usually just like to take apartments because of the comfort that this has like I can use the fridge here to store there's a stove and everything so if I really wanted to eat something I could eat it here as well. And I just got some essentials here and then there's the fridge in which I have nothing, basically just bread. But still like it gives me the comfort to do what I want in terms of eating. Let's say deload week and just been chilling more. So this too strict just in a diet now, but still I want to get in enough protein especially but also calories so this is an hotel and it's just comfortable in general service less people bothering you which is also something that I enjoy. Another thing like vacation if you're traveling for competitions or slow paced vacation like पहिला कोभिडहरु हुँदाखेरि पनि like we had nothing to do हैन दिनभरि but even then like केही काम नभए भने पनि I like to keep myself in check like and then that's kind of discipline like change of clothes, washing your face, settling your bed, whatever a busy person would do. When you get back to work later, you don't feel like a mess. And मेरो चाहिँ यस्तो काम छ कि like if I am ever busy, like if I'm ever free, I always have something to work for. Like program host, content host. It never finishes on my end. I don't know if you are someone like me, you could relate. तर मेरो काम it never finishes like content बनाकै हो because एक ताल हाले सकिहाल्छ नि त content it takes so long to make. Programming पनि like I have lots of online clients. उनीहरुलाई रिप्लाई गर्ने काम होस् अथवा just the programming for Hyrox, programming for Oxfit. So मेरो चाहिँ काम भइ नै रहन्छ it never really ends and my work is literally so this is my room in the apartment, just the bed, my charging station, bags, and then this is my workstation. Wherever I go, यति सामान भयो भने literally I can just work anywhere. I just do this, and then I have the programs, I have the editing work for now. I would just do some video editing, probably back up this footage and everything, and then have a pre-workout meal and go to the gym. Okay, so let me get to work. Okay, done with some work. I literally non-stop नै भयो, almost 1.5-2 hours जतिलाई I was in the computer, did some programs. समयको vlog नि अलिअलि edit गरेँ. यो vlog नि अघिसम्म खिचेको सबै edit गरेँ, but it's now time. I forgot to bring my water bottle. म ल्याएर आउँछु. So Akshanthको channel भएको भएर चाहिँ just want to give some tips on, you know, kind of like travel kind of thing also. So most importantly, routine त मैले सुरुमा भने, but the second one is water intake. Water intake, try and match or have even more than what you have back home. So मैले चाहिँ कसरी water divide गर्छु भन्दाखेरि, I have 4 major meals. त्यो भन्दा every meal भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ I try to get in 1 liter of water. So again, breakfast भन्दा अगाडि I had, you know, almost like 700-800, and त्यहाँ पनि 1 glass पानी खाएँ, 1 liter सक्यो. After that I came back to the hotel, and then I filled this water up. अनि half the खाए काम गर्दा गर्दै I just want to finish 1 liter before another meal. So I'll just have some water and then get to my pre-workout meal. The second one is water. Like 4 meals on agadi, 1 liter, and then workout garda 1 liter, so that's like 5 liters. And then I try to aim for 6 when it's super hot, but then when it's a cool day like this, like 4.5 liters, I'm pretty good for. Okay, gonna make my pre-workout meal, and then I will also talk about my pre-workout meal and why it is super important for me. And then fast absorbing protein as well. So this meal is very low for me in terms of fat and high carbohydrates. So I'm gonna do 3 breads. Normally I measure my bread out as well, and then I'm gonna do a protein shake with soy milk, and then bread with jam. So that's my pre-workout meal. Just making it now. What happens when you're so strong sometimes. And then one more important thing is that especially when you're not in your comfort zone, that I think the most important 2 meals would be the pre-workout meal and the post-workout meal. Like just 2 rich foods or lots of calories. If I have it pre-workout, like maybe 1-3 hours before the workout, it's just gonna be super duper bloaty. Workout day ma चाहिँ बिहान एकदम heavy चाहिँ खाना भएन. Even if you eat fatty food, which I ate today, by now it's digested, especially with all the water that I intake, and then keeping the calorie low. But then if I had that food before I go into the gym, like it's just gonna be a nightmare. Okay guys, done with the meal. It's 1:40. I normally want to start training around 3:30 for so I'm just gonna chill for a while, just relax, try to get my mind a bit more calm, listen to music, and then, you know, watch some YouTube videos and stuff, especially when I have normally, like before any workout, I try to take my time. Like कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ एकदम busy भइराख्यो भने चाहिँ I don't really have the luxury to do it, but then like I spend like at least 15-20 minutes to calm myself down and then train rather than rush my train going. I'll this the rush case, I know. But I have more time, so when I have more time, then I like to ease myself into the gym and then have my coffee again and then slowly build into it. Okay, so we'll go to the gym now. Guys and girls, we're heading to the gym, all locked and loaded. Feel a bit tired, been a long week in Pokhara already, but then balla gym ko bato चाहिँ मलाई याद हुँदैछ यो चोकलाई के भन्छ चाहिँ I don't exactly know, but then यो चोकबाट चाहिँ ठ्याक्क लेफ्ट गएपछि चाहिँ जिम पुग्छ. Like it's more towards यो हाम्रो चमेरो गुफा जाने बाटोमै हो. चमेरो गुफाको छेउछेउमै रहेछ when I look at the map, but it's left from this चोक. यो चोकलाई के भन्छ? Let me try and read somewhere. Hurry up. है लेखा छैन रहेछ. I don't know. Just यही चोकबाट भित्र हो. Can't even read anything anywhere. But anyways, हल्का चाहिँ टाढा हो. हल्का चाहिँ टाढा हो gym, like maybe 15 minutes drive जति from my place. And then for me it's quite close by because Kathmandu everything is kind of far. Pokharaको context was a bit far, but definitely worth it because it's what do you say? It's definitely worth it to have like competition equipment and you know a place where you're accepted and everything. You can freely be a powerlifter there, so definitely worth it in my case. So yeah, priorities new, but I'm really excited. As SBD day cha mero, gonna be not so heavy, but then not super light. Like maybe like 250 kind of squat, RPE 5 kind of day, 140, 45 bench lean to and then deadlift around 230 to 40. But still, good training session. I will take you guys along. Yeah, pani euta gym raheछ बाटोमा. But that's not the gym we're going to. Half scoop for the win. Okay guys, last warm up, 240 kgs. So the goal today is RPE 5-6 around that. But then like, I'm still 7 weeks out. So we don't wanna get too much into like, you know, like week 1 kind of weight yet. So we're trying to hold back, but also keep myself primed up, all right? Okay, 250 kgs on the bar. So RPE, maybe it'll be around a 5 RPE. कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I'm 7 weeks out, and like normally I peak around week 4, but never more than week 5. After week 5, it's like kind of start to drop, and then like last week was already a deload. So you probably were ठ्याक्कै like build up like today 250, then 270, 290. 300, 315 kind of block भएको चाहिँ राम्रो हुन्थ्यो. But we need to hover around this range, which is a tough thing to do because we're kind of wasting time. But it is what it is. But we still take 250. It's not a lightweight. I mean, I could execute it under most circumstances. I think any circumstances as long as I'm healthy. But still heavy enough weight to keep the body kind of primed. So I'll hover around 250, 260 for a few weeks before we really start to drive up the weight. Really start to accelerate bottom now. Okay, let's take this top set 250 and then move on. Okay, that was quite a decent set. Felt harder than 240 for sure. Like normally if I have to think more about a lift, makes it harder. If I can, like, you know, flow into it, makes it easier. So if I say, just like my hands not fitting in the rack, I tap into like I try to keep it close, but then like only put there on the space. But yeah, I think 250 was pretty good. For the legs, I would say like literally RP 6-7. Mentally, maybe around a 7. Oh, sorry. For the legs, the body felt pretty easy, like RP 5. But then like mentally, a bit more challenging, like to put the weight back, like still a very good set, I would say. And then now we do the back of work, 225. Just 2 sets of 3, nice and easy. And then we move on to the bench. Lazy to do too many warm-ups, so we'll just take 145 from 120. Should be decent, like around 6. Bench ma pani यहाँ आएपछि मेरो grip width अलिकति change भएको छ because of the rack. Bench ma even more so because control कम हुन्छ नि त हातमा. Squat मा त ढाडमै हुन्छ, so बिस्तारै हेरेर राख्नु मिल्छ. Bench मा चाहिँ ढक्क राख्नु पर्ने भएर I'm just going middle finger on the rings. Normally it was max grip, index on the ring, but now we just go middle finger. Easy work. Okay, let me have a look. Felt a bit heavy, on the heavier side. Obviously taking such a big jump. Okay, not bad. Not the best. Had I taken one more warm-up, would have been better. But me being me, no regrets. We move on to the back of work. We will take one more double at 6. I think we could do 140 for the double because this was a 6 without the warm-up. With the warm-up, probably even like lighter feel until 145. So we'll just take 140 double and then do the back down sets. I kinda knew if I was warmed up, would be much easier. Really good. Like the first step, I felt like I could do at least 6 to 7 reps. But then when I did the second rep, it hit the rack a little bit. Alright, done with bench as well. Bench 5 times going to thale, but it's been like super good, like ekdamai in tune. I could really adjust, like especially the 4 days leading up, and then the 5th day is SBD day, right? So 4 days much I can really focus on the things that went wrong today and then optimize. So your equipment mapani is obviously different from what I use back home. But then when I have the lead up for this day with lighter weights, different intensities, different rep ranges, I can really adjust for the bench. But yeah, you know, the pura grip change from the index finger grip to ring finger. And 5th day, I was pretty much in tune. Like Neuro bench was always middle finger, so I've been used to the middle finger more than the index finger bench for a long time. But then recently, like maybe like 4 to 5 weeks I changed gareko. Very index my guy because of the constraints here. It felt pretty nice. Okay, it's I start gareko. 1 hour 30 minutes. My squat start gareko. Squat ko last warm up was 428 wise. Last one was 428. It's 5:35. So I think 1 hour जति नै भयो start गरेको. 1 hour 20 minutes यस्तै भयो start गरेको. We'll try and wrap up the deadlift as well. अब within an hour. तिमीलाई पर्खिरा थिए. तल ल्याउनु पर्यो. एउटा राखेर. Alright, that was, I think, they didn't got a deadlift go top set. 230 kgs. RPE 6, around that. I don't know from when, like what happened to my deadlift. Like, I used to be a deadlifter first. Like most of my total would come from the deadlift. Like when my squat was like 205, 210, my deadlift was like 250. And then one comp I also got to pull for the win with my deadlift. I couldn't pull for the win. तर त्यो दिनदेखि चाहिँ like deadlifts never been with me really. But figuring my way back, and I think deadlift is something that has been affected by me getting bigger upper body, bigger gut, bigger arms, bigger quads. It's been affected the most, but I think the leverages is the best it's so far been in my sumo, but there's also a lot of things that I really need to put effort into the deadlift. So yeah, we're putting in the work. I believe I still have like 290 in me with this shit form, but then we want to really smooth it out so that like the weights that I normally do start to feel easy. But this was, I think, a pretty good set. Now we just have 2 more back down sets left. 2 hours into the workout, almost done SBD, almost done SBD. All right guys, let's do it. Alright guys, done with SBD. That was quite a long ass day for me. 2 hour, 15 minutes, not bad, like considering suru bade 4 o'clock ma gym aako 6:15 ma सक्यो. It's pretty good. One of the things अस्ति मैले आफ्नो reel मा पनि कुरा गरिरहेको थिएँ, you need to rest less, and then some of you were like, oh, how much rest, less rest गर्ने, give more context. First thing, the Instagram content, it's mostly just for like people to get interested into powerlifting and not for the hardcore guys. For the hardcore guys, you gotta watch these videos, try to relate to some of the things that I say in these long form content videos. So rest less भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ as little as possible नै भन्छु म most of the time, because oftentimes I see powerlifters, they're resting for like 5, 7, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes rest गरिदिरहेको हुन्छ, which is a lot, honestly a lot. What I recommend is like 3 to 4 minutes. A warm-up set गर्दाखेरि no rest. If you're training with a partner, 2 partners हो नि back to back गर्ने, 3 partners हो भने back to back गर्ने. More than 3 it starts to get a problem. एक्लै हो भने as soon as you're done with the set, put the weights on, come back, watch the video and then go back. So that's about how much time I spend. So I did like 4 sets for squats, working sets, and 5 sets for bench, and 4 working sets for deadlift, and it took me 2 hours 15 minutes. So it should be around this, because SBD, the fastest meet I've done is 2 hours, around 2 hours, 1 hour 15 minutes, around 2 hours. So that was really, really rough for me. So त्यो पछि चाहिँ realization भएको मलाई चाहिँ like we need to train, I need to train faster, because I got really cooked by the end. त्यस्तो नहोस् भनेर नै हो मेन चाहिँ. But yeah, just train faster. Exact timing त हुँदैन. If you're maybe not as strong as me, you would be a bit faster than me even, because my working weights are quite high. And if you're stronger than me, not for your body weight, relative weight, absolute weight, sorry, not relative weight, then you might need to rest lower. So bench I can probably train faster than some of you guys, because I'm not as strong, but then squat, deadlift I may need slightly more rest. But yeah, done with that. Now we have some accessories, incline dumbbell bench, and also split squat, 2 of the hardest movements you can do for powerlifting, but we're gonna get it done. Okay. Alright guys, done with training. Accessories मैले video खिचिन because the gym is quite crowded, as you guys can see, and then like I had to work in with some kids भन्ने दिमागमा भाइहरुसँग work in गरेर गरिरहेथे. But all in all, and this is also the end of the Pokhara trip for me, and I was here for 5 or 6 days, and I had a really good time. Big shout out to Seema for letting me train, of course, but also like making sure that everything's all right. Like like little things that mean a lot, especially for somebody like me, like outsider ne hunta ma ta Pokhara ko lai. But yeah, big shout out to Seema, obviously Dheeraj Dai as well, and then I was here for 5 or 6 days, and then every single day I was going out with friends, and it was really nice. Like I was just joking with Neha, like I didn't have to pay for dinner kind of thing. But then yeah, got to catch up with some friends, like clients, everything. So it was a really nice time for me. And then if you're in Pokhara, obviously come to this place and train, especially if you're a powerlifter. It's a really nice little place, like a private kind of space here. And then the community in Pokhara powerlifting is like not so big yet, but then obviously it's going all over the world and Nepal as well. So this is definitely the place you want to be training, because like competition equipment really makes a big difference. Maybe not in one session. Like if it's one session, I can do it in any other gym. But then like that little 1%, 2%, 5% difference, especially with the bench and for me, like the combo rack, the deadlift height and everything, the barbell, how it feels, it adds up over time. So I would highly recommend that you come here and train if you're in Pokhara. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Again, I had a blast in Pokhara. Thank you everybody who hosted me. I had a really good time here, and I will see you guys in Pokhara soon, but then in the next video sooner for Ox Strength, because we're posting out content every single week. Alright guys, see you in the next one. Be strong.